Alright, so originally before I was going to make this video, I had the idea of removing the rear isolators along with the front isolators. So I went ahead and started taking off the wheels, and I took off this driver's side rear wheel, and I found this. So I was just over here taking off the lug nuts, and for some reason this one would not come off. And then when I did take it off, I looked at the stud and checked that out. Boy, that is messed up. Dang, that's so... I don't even know how I got to that point, honestly. So I ran to O'Reilly's, got another wheel stud. I hammered this one out, put another lug nut in, tightened it down, and then bam, we are all set to go. Oh man, look how skinny this tire is. What is this? What is it? 225? Dang, that's super skinny. So for the new tires, I have a 9-inch wheel in the front. I forgot what I ordered exactly. Probably, I want to say 235, 245. It's not really gonna make a big difference, but the rears, oh man, that's where it's really gonna change. But I won't tell you exactly what tire size I ordered for the rear. You'll find out in a few days. But as you guys can tell from the title of this video, today we're gonna be removing the front isolators. Originally, like I said early in the video, I was going to do the rear, but then I thought about it, and there are two reasons why I'm not gonna remove the rear isolators. Number one, I think the fitment in the rear is okay for being on springs. Right now it's on jack, so I can't really show you how it is, but it's about like a fist of wheel gap, so that's not too bad at all. If anything, the front is where it really needs it. For some reason, the front sits higher than the rear, and that looks so ugly and not aggressive at all. If you really want an aggressive stance, you really want the front to be lower than the rear. I'll go ahead and put some clips so you can see what I'm talking about how the rear is so much lower than the front. I already went ahead and removed the passenger side isolator so you can get a good idea of what I'm talking about. So these are the isolators right here. These go on the top and the bottom of the springs. So this one's for the bottom, and this one's for the top right there. And before you go ahead and say, Carlos, isn't that bad for your car? I mean, these are supposed to be on there for a reason. And honestly, I have no idea. I've never messed around with isolators on the springs. I've always kept them there. But I've heard of a ton of people, no matter what it is, Cobra, Mach 1, GT, these want a slight drop, so they go ahead and remove them. Some have problems, and what I mean by problems is, well, it's metal to metal, so you're gonna get a little bit of squeaking, but other than that, there should be nothing else to worry about. But if there's no squeaking at all, then we're gonna be good to go. Oh, God! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! That's what I'm talking about. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Bam, just like that. And then this one should slide out just like that. Then you just put it back in, just in reverse, and then we are set to go. That was super easy. It took about like, what, 10 minutes?
A few moments later.
All right, so fast forward a few minutes later, and I went ahead and put everything back together. So the wheels are on, and the car is off jack stands. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and lower the car and see the difference. I don't think we'll see much of a difference, only because the springs still have to settle, but it's still an exciting moment. Dang! Nah, I'm just kidding. It doesn't really look like I made a difference. But like I said, the springs still have to settle. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the lug nuts, and then we'll take it out on drive. Hopefully no squeaks. And by that time, the springs will settle, so we'll see if it really made a difference or not. Okay. We just went over that little bump to get into the driveway. Didn't hear any noises. So far, so good. I mean, feels the same, rides the same. Not hearing anything different. Doesn't feel any different. Question is, does it look any different? I don't hear any squeaking. Basically what I did is I removed the isolators from the springs.
Wow. I have no idea what that means.
Okay, so you know the springs that go into the car, right?
No.
Okay, you know how the car has springs, right?
Yes.
Okay, the car has springs, okay? And at the top and at the bottom, they have these like little rubber bushings, I guess, so that the spring doesn't like clamp up against the metal, so the spring isn't touching any metal.
Okay.
So that rubber piece is like sandwiched in between the frame of the car and the spring. So I went ahead and took those off so I can see if I can drop it a little bit more. Those things are like thick. So my theory was, if I remove the isolators from the springs and I can drop the front a little bit lower, then I'm a genius.
I'm sure that's never been thought of before.
Well, a lot of people do it, but I hear some people saying like they hear like a lot of like squeaking because of the metal, and I hear of a lot of people that say they've gone like 2 years and no difference at all. So I just wanted to test it out real quick, but I think we're set to go. Nice. I'm super happy with that. That's awesome. So no sound so far, but the real question is, did it make a difference? About to check it out. Honestly, actually, check that out. It could just be my imagination, but does it? No, on camera, I'm looking at it on camera. I don't know, I guess, I don't know. See, before the front was like, what are you doing? See, before I felt like the front was like angled like this, but at this angle, I don't know if we're like at an incline or something, but it almost gives it a really good stance for being on springs. I don't know. I don't know. Let's check out the other side, because I know New Edges had that little lean going on. So on this side, check that out. Honestly, okay, from this side you can definitely see how the front is like a little bit higher than the rear, but not too noticeable. Honestly, I don't even know if it made that big of a difference, but I think it looks good, and especially once the new wheels get in, probably like tomorrow or the day after. This is a win for me. What, an hour of my time, a little bit lower, same ride? Heck yeah. So I'm super happy with that. But anyways, guys, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a comment, let me know what you guys thought. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe and share with your friends. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.